This is a 1975 Global. I call it a Hummingbird guitar. It's had the bridge replaced on it. That's one kind of a problem with it. You see here, neck is warped and the action is super high. Very, very high back here. Let's see what we can't do to fix that. These strings are very high gauge. I'm going to try to repair this. There we go. Remove all the string buttons. Somebody's went ahead and drilled through here. If I reach around the back, I can feel it's pretty nasty filling up under there. It's a shame to pull these brand new strings off here, but strings this fat for this little guitar, I'm just not gonna use these. Somebody's loved this guitar. It's been played quite a bit. Now let's look at this. Yeah, it definitely has a forward bow in it. It mostly just comes down here. But I feel that it has all the proper wood inside. The bracing is still good. Neck's good and solid. Well, one thing I got to do for sure is take this down. This needs to be taken down quite a bit. I'm going to try to take that down way low. Thank God that didn't get glued in. So I'm knocking that way down. This up here already looks pretty low. So here in just a minute, I'm going to take this little cover off and get to the truss rod. Yeah, I thought this was a cheap little guitar, and obviously it is. But after I looked them up online, I realized it was worth considerably more than I thought, and considerably more than I paid for it. Although I'm sure that this whole bridge situation here didn't help the value out very much, but I didn't buy it to sell it. I bought it to play it. This says almost flat, but when you got strings on it, it's not almost flat. Looks like a stripped truss rod. Let's see, has it changed at all? Not noticeable. Now, I wouldn't be doing this except for this is going to be behind that cover. Okay, now let's grab a hold of this thing. Get it out of here and see what's wrong with it. Come on, baby. You don't want to go in, you're coming out. You want to see what's up with this. Ah, there we go. She's broken. It's a broken truss rod. But it doesn't look just broken. Looks like somebody's grinded it. If you happen to be one of those people that likes doing everything by the book, don't look. Shield your eyes. You ain't gonna like this at all. I know what to do. I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna say, yeah. There we go. We're gonna lock it down. We're gonna shove it in there like that. Cause I want some backbone in this baby. There we go. Can't pull it out now. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, that did a world of good. Yeah. I'm about to do something real bad. I should have got that down a good bit. Let's look at this. Ah, we're real close to where we want to be now. I think I'm going to do that a little bit more. But first I need to get all this dumped off of here into the garbage. This baby needs another go, like a good one. That's some kind of weird wood too. I guess it's rosewood, but it is some tough stuff to sand. I'm gonna go dump it again. I got a place I gotta buff out now. Nick the guitar. Ah! I ain't really worried about trying to make this thing play. Well, if you see what we got here now. The back is just about the desired height. That's about right. But the front is too tall. So I'm gonna hit it one more good time. Well, that was an accident. Now there's dust everywhere. Yay! That shit's probably about impossible to get up. I don't know what kind of rosewood or whatever this is, but man, this stuff's like hot. It burns your nose like a pepper. And you know, I normally would just stick this here, sand it, check it out, do all that. No. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna lay this up here. I got a piece of sacrifice wood. I don't reckon I should have to say this is very dangerous. Like, don't do this at home and all that. I thought this was plastic. It's bone. Ugh. That bone stinks something awful. Good God, this is some nasty stuff. There we go. Now, I gotta decide if I'm gonna use this one or this one, because this fretboard is not radius. This fretboard is flat. So let's move this. I'm gonna take a look at it. That looks okay, but let's see about a middle string and how it's gonna sit. That's a little high. I think I like the flat one. Stretch a string and look at it. Yes, it is way better than it was before when it was way up here. That was not playable. Okay. Let's try the last string. I'd still call that a high action, but it's not nearly as high as it was. Tell you what. Time to put this tuner back together. Look, it came apart. Flew all into pieces. So I'm gonna take it, flip this around. Didn't realize that I'm still missing a piece. Uh-oh. Well, I better look around for that. So I had me an idea about where it was. I knocked it off when I was knocking the dust off of it. This tells me that I probably need to tighten all these up. Let's see. Oh yes, loose, loose, loose. Huh. That one was loose. Oh, that one's very loose. That had to cause some tuning instability. Oh, I see. That's why they were loose. So they don't want to turn. When they're tight like that, they don't like to turn. I see. Well, I think they just need probably a little bit of lubricant. This is the hot diggity stuff right here. COP break free. I use this to keep my strings from rusting. I just bet it'll let these tuners turn. I use COP break free to fix my dryer. It'll unstick a dryer motor. Take a little bit of this break free here. Put on this rack. I didn't sand that. See? It's factory. That place, that never happened. These little places here, oh, they're factory. Put this little cover back on. You can't tell nothing ever happened under that. Even though I bent my own truss bar, I beat it into submission. Now that that's sat for a minute, let's look at it again. What about that? I mean, come on now. Let's get these big old fat strings off of here. Here. Towing cables. This is what I'm putting on. Diodario extra lights. EX150s, EXL 120s, okay. Yes, nickel wound. This guitar will sound bright and shiny. Well, I did all that stuff and the action is still too high. It's still like dobro heights. No good. And the reason being, these little pegs that wouldn't go all the way in, so the string wouldn't bend all the way over, so it wouldn't come down and touch this bridge, so I had to shim it up. So I'm about to drill holes in here, make these things go down further, and then I'm going to take a triangular or square file and file some notches in there so the strings can fall up inside of there, and then it'll come down over here. So that's what we're about to do. Sounds beautiful. I can just leave it that way. Boom. Well, we're gonna try this. Let's see, can we knock it in there? That grabs right there. I think what I want, something like this square file, this triangular file. Square file will do better. Drop this baby down in there. Now let's try one string. That is an acceptable amount of string height. Whack-a-mole. Fantastic. Yeehaw! I'm sweating like a Portuguese goose rancher. Whatever the heck that means. I don't know, don't ask me. I just work here. I'm happy with what's going on here, but I'm going to pull this bridge piece out and flip it around because it is higher on this side than on that side, and I feel like that is just going to work out better. Let's tighten this one up. Something's bound to start buzzing and give me some problems somewhere. Wow, that's actually a playable hat. My little idea there worked. It was a good one. Smack this in. Oh, it's looking like we may have to flip that bridge back around. Well, damn it. The buzz is gone. The buzz has gone away. I said the buzz is gone, baby. Looks like it might get flipped back around. Back down we go. Oh, that is going to be so much more closer to playable. Well, I'm going to go tune this and then we'll be back with it and see what it does. We're back to it. These 3 strings need a little bit more work. Buzz, a little bit of buzz, tiny little buzz, but the action is a whole lot more manageable. I think I can play it with that. Well, let's pop this out. I gotta get in here and knock these out again. I'd get in a hole like this and make the hole have a little corner on it like that. Then I'll start increasing the angle till I get almost flat and then make a channel up here to this. Okay, well, as you can see, I've put her back in there and check it out. Since I made a better channel for that string to run in there, now it's not buzzing. So, on to the next one. And I'll work my way on down, channeling these babies out until I make a good little channel for the string to run in, because this is so high compared to what it should be with the warp neck, and I got this so low. Check this out, guys. Look at this little channel that I've made here. See, I didn't make the hole bigger because this thing would fall out if I did, so it's still in there good. Just made this little groove that the string can fit in. That way it's low enough to come up and touch this, which is almost not above that at all. It is like so short.